I dropped my tablet, so I'm gonna have to make sure. I'm gonna have to buy a new tablet. I'm gonna have to buy a new tablet and with the case. I really cracked it up this time. Well, but anyway, I am back. Had a not so good of a day. Didn't feel well. Didn't get nothing planned that I wanted to get planned, what I wanted to do. But since I'm up and moving, I want to clean out some of my old wax out of my jars. And while I'm doing that, I decided to talk to y'all a little bit. I am going to place an order. I'm going to warm this up in the microwave. I'm going to place an order this week for some wax and some scents, some fragrance oil. Because remember I told you I have a order for a baby shower. So I'm gonna I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Place the order this week, and I want to do me a little small market. I may just do it here on the property, or I may just do it online. You know, for some candles and some room sprays and some wax melts. Um, because I do want to go to a big fair, which is Soda City, where state I live in, downtown Columbia. And I got to be ready for that. But in the meantime, my journal is ready. My helper came in today. She said she liked the gold spiral. So I'm going to have to go out and find me a local vendor to do that for me, because it takes too much time to get it um, from a vendor out west or wherever the vendors are at, people use. So I am going to think this something up. I am going to find a vendor that is local that can do my books for me, my journals for me. I am working on some charms, and I was looking at that today. Well, a little bit this afternoon. I had to get myself together. I really had to get myself together. I just didn't feel well. When you don't feel well, you don't work well. And you know, I love making my candles. Everything I look, I want to look professional. So, and which I am a professional. And let me get this alcohol down here. I should have did that earlier, but I didn't. That I cleaned my vessels out with the alcohol. And y'all gonna watch me clean my vessels. A lot of people, you know, they know I'm talking about everybody else, but I don't talk about my business enough. And I love making my candles. So, um, right now I have some old wax in. Hi, how are you? How you doing? Don't forget, when you come in, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, okay? And I am going to pull this old wax out, which I pour it in a cup. Okay, you just came in. Okay, good. Yeah. So, when you don't feel well, you can't do. Wow. My daughter moves all my stuff. Um, and, and then I told y'all I'm gonna be working in. This is my studio area right here, but I have got me something, a divider, where y'all won't be seeing the studio when I be in the kitchen cooking. And I'm gonna show you that divider in a minute. Let me get this hot jar out here. And I'm pouring it over in a cup. That means that's the old wax. It can sit up and it's going in the trash. Let y'all see what I'm doing. Okay. I'll be glad when I can get me a camera, y'all. I'll be glad when I can get me a camera. It's in the making. It's in the making. And I talk, like I said, I talk about everything else and everybody else, but I don't talk enough about my own business and what I got going on here. And I know I show y'all a lot of clips. This is another, you got a apple core. This is what I get my wicks out with, my apple core. See, like that wick down in there, I get it out of here with that. And and as I'm getting that out, I'm gonna be spraying it with this alcohol. See, this is a pot. This is one of those get a hold of it right quick. This is a pot that I bought from Candle Science, where you can reuse these pots, but you can't put it in water. So in order to clean it, you have to clean it out with some alcohol, rubbing alcohol. And that's what I'm be doing. I'm be spraying it down, cleaning it out with some rubbing alcohol. Also, like this one still have the wick in it, and I don't want to put it in the microwave. Let you see. How you doing? Hi, son. How are you doing? Thank you for coming in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay? Like this one right here has the wick in it, and you can see it. I would put it in the microwave, but you can see the metal, and you can't put metal in the microwave. Now I can put it in the microwave to warm up this wax. And I got a few of them like this, so I'm getting all the wick out of them. Because when I be making candles, I make sample candles and make it for myself too. Because I burn my own candles, y'all. I don't use nobody else's candles. Now I may go and order a candle maker candle, but I don't buy it at the store. Right now I want to purchase Boss Vision, one of her candles, and I'm gonna try to purchase one of hers sometime this week because she used the same product I use. See, it don't want to come out, but it's gonna come out because I'm gonna use it. I got one of them out, but I don't use. Like I said, I talk about everybody else's stuff, and I do a lot of other stuff on my channel, but I don't do enough of my own stuff on my channel. And I'm going to, this weekend is supposed to be the weekend I sit down and to do my website, to update my website. It's supposed to be the weekend I update my website, but I didn't feel good, so maybe tomorrow I'll be able to update my website. And I'm just trying to get everything together, and I'm gonna have to place an order with Amazon. And Temu has some nice boxes as well. I've been out there to Temu. I've been listening to Pretty Pockets, and she's right. And I went to 5 and Below yesterday, and I got some charms. I'm sorry, I'm out of the camera here. I keep moving the camera because I've been getting noticed from YouTube saying I ain't getting in the camera. Then at 5 and Below and Pretty Pockets. All right, Miss Toya is right. They do have some little charms that you can practice with or use whatever you want to do with it. And I got some charms from 5 and Below I want to work on. I'll probably work on it tomorrow or tonight. I'm waiting on Tony Talk Vesta to come on. I haven't got an alert yet that she's going to be on. I know she said she may be on at 7:45 or 9:45. I know she had a family engagement. She announced that she had a family engagement to go to, and which is good. Um, she's a hard-working lady, and she works hard. And it's not easy to be on YouTube, y'all. It's not easy to be on YouTube. But I'm getting ready to wipe my candle jar out, and I'm gonna order my stuff this weekend, this week. And you know, when I order, but I'm making myself some candles too because I don't have but I have 2 rainbow candles and 3. I have 4 azalea candle and 1 lavender and vanilla candle left. So I got to make some more candles for my flower garden. I don't want no more than about 4 or 5 candles per scent in my flower garden because I don't want them to set up that long. But I have them when I get ready to go to some events. Yeah, I have them when I get ready to go to some events, and that help my stockpile. But candle making it's easy and it's hard because you got to get the right wicks that fit your jars, and you got to measure your width and your diameter of your jars. But I like ordering my wicks from Candle Science because they do tell you what wicks to use per jar, the jar that you're going to use. And see how clean that jar is? But I won't be using those jars right now. They have to air out because I've used alcohol in them to clean them. But I like Candle Science jars, and I will be ordering a lot of my jars from Candle Science because, you know, they have the lids. A lot of places don't have the lids, even though you got to pay extra for the lids. And I will be ordering a lot of my jars from Candle Science. And I do order a lot from Macy's. Macy's got some jars I want for the holidays there, so I got to get on the road while they got this sale and go ahead and order my beautiful jars, vessels for the holidays. And got to get ready for a car, y'all. Got to buy a car, so got to get everything together. But you know, that's life. And I'm listening to a lot of other people online as well. When I get my mind made up of what I want to do with my business and what I want to add to my store, my shop, I listen to a lot of different content creators and watch how they make things. And I thought charms was hard to make, but they're actually not hard to make. And I'm cleaning these jars out now. But it's not hard to make, and I'm be making some charms. I love pearls. I love pearls, white pearls. So one lady said there's a place called US Beads. I'm gonna go out there and Google it and see if I can find it. And if I can't, I'll be ordering directly for them because it's best to order wholesale and then buy little individuals paying $3 and $4 for. And you know, you can buy some stuff for Amazon, but you really runs out. But Amazon do want you to order in bulk, but you be paying a lot more money when you order in bulk. But I'm go directly to the source. I'm gonna go directly to the source. Walk back over to the microwave to see about. I have some leftover wax in here, and I'm just going to pour it in that cup and throw it out. Clean up my candle vessels. And you got to learn. You really got to learn. Got 2 more I need to clean out. But I am learning and learning and learning, and I really have got good with my candles. And you see my jars, I got my jars ready for the fall. I got my vessels ready for the fall right here. Ready for the fall. I'm getting ready to start my working on my fall vessels. Um, in July, I'm gonna have them ready because fall will be here in a minute, y'all. July is nothing really but 3 weeks away, 3 to 4 weeks, really 3 weeks away. And I'm go ahead and order my fall scents and get those ready and have them ready to put out there to sell. And I want y'all to come on in and purchase some stuff. But I'm really gonna be doing a lot of wax melts. Um, People do like wax melts, and do what I can do. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make some wax melts. I'm getting ready to order um, my 5 ounce premium size wax melts. I love those. Those are the size of a 2 ounce candle. You know, like the little mini candles. Those are the size of a 2 ounce candle. So I got to order them, and I'm gonna order my 2 ounce candle. Candle Science do carry a beautiful 2 ounce candle, but you have to buy your lids. You know, I told you I like lids for everything. I told you I like lids with everything, so you have to buy your lids. So I will buy my lids from as I order. The only thing I hate, they don't have lids for these things. I have to make a dust cover, or I just don't cover it at all. So I'm pouring the wax over in this cup because I'm getting ready to clean it out. And I need to put this back in there where the wax can get melted down a little bit more, because I just rather for it all to be already melted down. I'll put these 3 back in there where they can be melted down a little bit more. That's really about it. I mean, I'm just doing what I gotta do, and we're gonna I've been doing live, so I have not did any pre-recordings. I like my lives. I like doing lives. Um, but I have not did any pre-recordings, and I don't know if I'm gonna go back and do any pre-recordings. I'm trying to figure out how to put some of my lives into pre-recordings because because there is a way to do it, but I don't know how to do it. So I'm just waiting to figure it out how to do it, because I do like doing my lives. I do like getting interactions and questions and stuff from everyone, how to do things. While I'm over here to this microwave, I'm gonna let y'all see me what I'm doing here. I can just get this cup over. Just pouring this old wax out into a cup, and that's what I'll be doing. I didn't get to enjoy my road trip like I wanted to because of my back pain. I did not get to enjoy my road trip, but and I tell you what, I really, really do miss y'all. I miss getting on the treadmill, and the doctor won't let me back on there for a minute, so I have to do what he want me to do. I'm back. I have to do what he want me to do. Stay off the treadmill, but the treadmill didn't cause my injury. I caused my own injury, my own back problem. But it's life. But I have put out a lot of different lives. I hope y'all enjoy them. And I had to take down one live where my candle tester took me to dinner because it was just too much. It was just too much. We were doing a lot of talking, and the camera covered the inside. So I can go back, but now they got this. It's an Asian restaurant, which I like Asian food. I be doing my own little thing at home, but I always get the Asian I guess the vegetable melanie or whatever that is the agents have in like Costco and all them. I always buy that and I can make my own, but I do like their food. But now they got this thing going on about they boycott, and I don't want to get caught up in no boycott. So I guess I'll just be staying home. But I do like the Asian food. I really do like the Asian food. They have good food. Now I didn't do much shopping in a beauty supply store. I did not, because I was a former hairstylist myself, and I was a hairstylist for 18 years, really almost 20 years before I came down with lupus, and I had to stop. Um, but we've been telling people then to not to shop in the Asian beauty supply store, and they will continue doing it because of the prices. And that's one reason why the agents opened up the beauty supply store, because they know that we was going to purchase the hair and everything from them. Which when I was in the hair field, I did not purchase anything from them. Anything. I would purchase my stuff out of town. It was a book catalog back there. Back then, I don't know if I could find that catalog or not. Or I have it packed up somewhere with all my beauty supply stuff. Um, well, I used to order my hair out of California, and it was a black lady at that time made the French refined hair, and the hair looked like your natural hair. It wasn't no synthetic, no synthetic hair when I was doing hair. So I would order directly from them out in California. Now I don't know. I think L.A. Hair. I believe she has a TV show. I don't know if she makes hair out there or not, but I would like to know. But we was trying to tell hairstylists and this young race right here, that don't listen to us, right here, because I know we trying to tell them then not to purchase your beauty supply. Dudley had a beautiful line. Dudley was a little pricey, but Dudley had a beautiful candle line. I mean, a beautiful relaxer line, shampoo line, curl line, beautiful line. I went to Dudley, right out there in Durham, North Carolina. And the salesman used to come around to the salon. And I would purchase my stuff, my relaxers and stuff from him. Or I wait till I would buy enough from Bonnie Brothers during that time in Atlanta and go buy my product out of Bonnie Brothers. Or I would go to Columbia Beauty Supply downtown and buy my Redken from them. And Nexus had they own warehouse here in Columbia, and I would go to them and buy my Nexus, my Humetrics and therapeutic shampoo. I would buy everything from them. But now you can buy Nexus out of CVS on the store, in the store. So they went that way because the Asians had taken it over because of the product. They had every product they could get. But I don't think they ever had Dudley. I don't think so. I don't think they ever had, I know they had California Curl, and they had Carefree Curl in there. I wouldn't buy it out of there. I wouldn't buy it out of there. It was another relaxer that had came on the market right before I stopped doing hair, and I would buy from them. We was trying to tell them then, this generation right here, now that is boycotting the Asians beauty supply store, we used to tell them then, stop buying from them. They go to Bonnie Brothers, they go to all these big major beauty supply, what we call shows, And they would buy in bulk, tractor trailers full. And we used to tell them then, stop buying from them because they are going to ruin y'all business. And what happened now? They have ruined a lot of business, cosmetologist business, beauty salon, because now people doing their hair themselves. You can go right there to the agent store, don't have to show a license and get the product. That's the reason why there's so many people who have alopecia, because they don't know how to use the product. Because they go right to the agent store, the beauty supply store, and buy the product. I know what I'm talking about because I've been in the field for 18 plus years. I don't let nobody do my hair. I go to one hairstylist right now today. And that's the only person who does my hair. We try to tell the young people how to do the hair. Clean that scalp. You got to clean the scalp. You got to put that shampoo on that scalp, and you got to give them 3 good shampoos and rinse that hair thoroughly with them chemicals and all. Nope, the young people don't want to listen to us older people here. But now to see what they have done. Now they boycotting because this one person got online and said that we need them. No, we don't need them. Go back to your roots. Go back to that pressing comb. Do your relaxers. Go back and find Dudley. Now, I think Dudley have closed the business. I don't know. I have not researched that, but I will research that. Y'all go back to your pressing comb. Go back to them figure eights. Learn how to do it. And leave those folks alone. Now, they tearing up y'all business. Now, they said, we need them. No, you don't need them. Only thing you need them for is to get a hair comb. And you can get that out of Walmart, in the store you want to get it out of. Go to Sally's Beauty Supply and get it. Now, I know it's a lot of black-owned beauty supply stores now, and because there's one in my area now. And I shop there occasionally, but you know, I don't do too much to my hair. My hair is naturally curly. It got a little kink to it, but I just brush my hair and go. But back in the day when I was doing that bob cut, slinging that hair everywhere, having them bangs come, oh yeah. Have that asymmetrical cut, yeah. I would go to the beauty supply store and get my stuff, but I didn't use nothing local. I would order my stuff. Y'all go back and order your stuff from a black beauty supply store if you don't have one in your area. But no, y'all hard-headed. Y'all cause this problem. We've been trying to tell y'all for years, to leave those folks alone. But leave those folks alone. But no, you don't want, nope, don't. Prices is good. Yeah, the prices is good when they go down there to Atlanta in August and go to the Bonnie Brothers show. The Bonnie Brothers have a show twice a year, January and August. They go down there and they get buy it in truckloads. Buy it in truckloads. That's what they do. That's y'all problem on that. Not, Ben trying to tell you. Ben trying to tell you. Leave those folks alone. Now they think we got to buy from them. No, you don't have to buy from them. You find another black-owned Ultra Sheen been out for decades. Decades. Ultra Sheen got a relaxer line. I think Brett and Judy down there in Atlanta, she has a line. I don't know if she uses any chemicals, but I know she got a shampoo and a conditioner line. Black owned. Use your own black owned product. You don't have to order from those people. Y'all should have been left them alone. It took y'all to 2026 to realize that. It took somebody to get on YouTube and say that we need them. No, you don't. Go back to that pressing comb. Go back to that pressing comb. People made billions of dollars off of pressing comb. Press and curl. Go back to that. Until you find you a black-owned relaxer line or black-owned curl line and order directly from them. I had got to the point I ordered directly from the company. I wasn't ordering nothing. I wasn't buying not one product at that store. And I meant that. I meant that they went and had some little girl socks and put the laces around them because, I just dress my little girls fancy. I love my little girls in lace. And I seen what they did. I went right there to Dollar General back then. Got me a pair of plain white socks. Went to the fabric shop. Got me some ribbon and put around my daughter's socks. I wasn't paying those folks that kind of money. They wouldn't get not one dime. Not one. No. I went in there with one of my friends. I asked her, why you shopping in here? Well, Catherine, the prices is good. Okay. All right, keep on. I wouldn't buy nothing. No wigs, no nothing. No nothing from them. Went in there to try on a wig because I was with somebody else. I wasn't going to go in there on my own because I didn't believe in shopping with those folks. Didn't believe in it. Now y'all hurting. Y'all hurting. Y'all worried about what they gonna do. Nothing they can do. Now I'll tell you, I do love their food there. They have some good food. I do love the Asian food. But I can cook it myself. Know how to make some rice, some jasmine rice, some vegetables, and get a little seasoned out stuff. But I'm not going to stop supporting them, but I'm not buying nothing out of their store. No, not hair product anyway. No. So it's election time and people going crazy. So they can go crazy all they want to. I ain't being bothered with none of that foolishness. None. I'ma enjoy me. So now, like I said, I enjoy eating the Asian food. I enjoy going to the high-end Asian food restaurant. Like I went to one 2 weeks ago. And if the food was nice. It was comfortable. But I ain't going for no boycotting this. I see a boycott, I'm turning around. I'm turning around. I'm not going to that. Because we shouldn't have to go in that. Shouldn't have to put ourselves through that. Not put myself through that. You don't have to do all that. Y'all leave them folks alone with their product. Now they can't. Yeah, when we stop shopping, it will hurt your business. That's for sure. When we stop shopping in y'all stores, it will. Because you see what they did to Target. I don't shop in Target at all after that foolishness. I was going online to order something out of Target, off of Target website, and that foolishness came through. You know what I did? Cancel it. I ain't got time for all that. That's a bunch of nonsense. I think I got a gift card for Target, and I gave it to my daughter because she still goes to Target. I don't. Because I know. But this is my business right here. I don't order anything from the stores. Like I said, I love, I like buying things overseas. I want to buy some things from overseas. Now, nope, can't do that neither. So I will be making my own little binders at this point. I like the leather binders, but I will be buying them. I will be making it myself. Because I'm not going through all that headache. So we're going to have to work together, y'all. Work together. and stop being mean to each other. Because you know, we're a mean set of people. We mean each other too. So, I'm cleaning out these vessels. I'm getting ready for my business. And if you like, comment, and subscribe. That's all I can tell you. Like, comment, and subscribe. And if I say something wrong, let me know. I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem. Nobody tells me I'm wrong. Because you know what? You can't live in this world by yourself. You can't live in this world by yourself. And I have cleaned 4 vessels. And see how I look? Because I'm getting ready for a show, like I said. I'm getting ready for a show. And I don't have, what I'm looking for is a plastic. My daughter, she throws away stuff. I don't throw away stuff. I keep everything. Because you never know when you want to use it. Never know when you want to use it. She done throw away like a pound of plastic. Nope. She done throw away all my little plastic knives. I'm not going to use one of the kitchen knives, I guess. Because I got some wax in the bottom. I don't put alcohol in it, and I'm not going to put it back in the microwave. Yeah, but we're going to have to learn how to listen to the older people when they tell them stuff. We have to learn how to listen. But y'all young race don't like to listen because you act like we don't know what we're talking about. You act like we don't know what we're talking about, but we do know what we're talking about. We was telling y'all that for years, for decades. This race right here, this hard-headed race, don't believe fire burn. The same race. This generation right here. No, y'all doing it because the prices is cheap, and now they done made their money. Now they think they can come to us and say anything they want to say to us. That's that problem. But I don't have a problem because it really don't faze me at all. But I don't. And they think we supposed to accept that, and we supposed to still give them our money. Nah, ain't gonna happen over here. Not gonna happen at my household. And if I was doing hair, I'd still be the same way. You won't be getting none of my money. You can make your own. Make your own braided hair. If you make everything else, make your own braided hair. We got a lot of smart, adventurous people who have made stuff. A lot of smart ones. Made your own. Make your own. I buy all my stuff in the United States. I have not purchased nothing outside the United States. But you know, Taboo is I think it's part of that company too. I don't know. So now I really don't know now because I know a lot of my stationary friends, they order a lot from Hubba Bubba. I don't know if Hubba Bubba is Asian or what. I don't know. But we're going to have to find out what they are. But we got to make sure we keep our money in our community. And we have to help each other. But my goal is to open up my own little stationary candle shop. That's my goal. But where I'm opening up, I don't know. I haven't even got that far yet because all my stuff is handmade. And I want people to know that I have one. I may be an older lady, but that's okay. I can have this out where my children can take it over. It's up to my children to keep it going. So, these vessels I use for testing for different fragrance in it. So these are my personal ones I'll be making for myself over there because I got to order some more I got to order. These 3 more, put in my line. I'll probably put a fall plant in one of these vessels to add to the garden as well. I probably will. Yeah, let's see. I may just go ahead and warm this back up and get this out of here because I still got a lot of wax in the bottom. But anyway, I like to thank all of you for coming in and give me your comments. Let me know what you think. You won't see this video for a minute. I got a lot of videos I got to edit, a lot of lives I got to edit and put out. And I'm going to start working on that again in the morning or late tonight, whenever I get sleepy. Hold on. Whenever I get sleepy, I'm going to stay up late as I can to get work done that I couldn't get done earlier today. And I think I'm going to drink me a little bit of coffee too. To help me to get busy and stay focused and work on what I need to work on, y'all. But I will be back live later tonight. I'm sit down and play with my beads. I did buy me some beads and some little stuff I wanted to make to see if I can do it. Not, most likely I can, but I just got to get the size right of the I just got to get the size right of the beads that I want to use. And it's a learning process. I enjoy learning. Because you got to have more than one thing in your life, or else you won't survive in this field right here, because candle business is up and down. It's up and down. But we candle makers make our money in the fall. That's when we make our money, in the fall. So you got to have something else ready to roll out. And you got to have something else ready to roll out when your candle business fall down. Like now, I'm working on my stationery, my budgeting, my savings. Oh yeah. I got something to show you too, y'all. I got something to show you. But they got to come in the next video. But I'm bringing a lot of stuff to my line. That's the reason I had to change my candle name to the Lady of Elegance Collections, because I'm be making candles, I'm be making stationaries. I'm doing the stationaries. I wrote my journal, and my journals is not on candles. It's a self-care journal. So I did what I wanted to do. I didn't want to do what everybody else doing. I did what Miss Catherine wanted to do. But that's what I'm doing. So I got that ready. I got to get that to I'm gonna have to find a local printer to have him print. And I think I'm gonna print back. Depends on what he'll charge me for 80 pages. So either I print it myself. I make sure I have my holes and everything right, and go back and make sure everything lined up. That's all. But I'm gonna be doing it, and still working on my budget. I have not been in my budget book in a minute, but getting ready to pay a bill off, so I guess I go to my budget book then. For the business and personal. And like I said, you got to do things for yourself. But I'm finna get off of here, and I don't know what time it is. 8:40. I don't know if Tony, that stuff is on or not. I need to turn the TV and see. But she may come on at 9:45. I don't know. Because I watch that. I watch shows to keep me encouraged. I don't watch shows that don't keep me encouraged. I enjoy doing what I'm doing. But it's a lot of different topics I do talk about on my show, on my live, and that's the way it's got to be. That's the way it got to be. But I'm getting ready to get off from here and let y'all go and let y'all enjoy the rest of y'all afternoon. But I will be back because I am going to be working on some other stuff um, this afternoon. And I did buy another back brace. I am in my back brace right now. Um, but I'm gonna have to stay in it for a minute. It's hot. This back brace is hot, y'all. But you gotta take care of your health. You really gotta take care of your health, and that's what I'm doing. So I will be doing a health video soon. I did one on my blood pressure, and my blood pressure is good. I never have a problem with blood pressure. I really worry about my blood sugar, because I don't want to take any medications. Now, that's a whole different story. But it'll be all right. It will be all right. But y'all have a good afternoon, and thank you for coming on live with me. And I will see y'all in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.